Hello children. In the previous recorded videos, I have explained about uh, what do you mean by air, water and weather, what is the definition of weather, what do you mean by wind, and then we have seen what do you mean by land breeze and sea breeze. Okay. Now next we are having the ways to purify water. So today's topic is water purification. Okay. So in this water purification, first method which is used in the earlier days, in the long back, that time they used to do. What is that first method? Means boiling. Okay, we can boil it for nearly for 5 to 10 minutes. When you are vigorously boiling the water, if at all germs are present, that germs will be killed. Actually, it is very simplest and very easiest method to purify water. Okay. So first method is boiling. Boiling the water nearly for 5 to 10 minutes, then the germs will get killed. Okay. Now second process is, if at all any insoluble impurities will be there like sand particles, that can be separated from water by the method called as sedimentation and decantation. Okay. That we will see now. In detail we will see that. Sedimentation and decantation. Now we will see in detail how the sedimentation and decantation will be done for separation of insoluble impurities in a water. Okay. In a given volume of water. Okay. Now for example, I have taken two glasses. Okay. This glass is totally empty. This is totally empty. Okay. And this is, it contains half glass of water. Okay. Next. I have taken some sand. Okay. Now I am adding these sand particles into the water. This glass of water. Then I am mixing it. I am thoroughly mixing the sand. So now we have to leave this glass or this sand particles to settle down for some time. Okay. Just you can see the sand particles are coming down. They are not completely mixed. Why? Because they are insoluble. They cannot dissolve. You can see total sand particles, they settle down. Okay. The process of settling down of sand particles in the beaker is called as sedimentation. This. Okay. So what do you mean by definition? What do you mean by sedimentation definition? Means the insoluble impurities get settled down in the beaker after few minutes in the water. Why? Because they are insoluble. They cannot dissolve in the water. If you are going on mixing thoroughly also, then also it doesn't get dissolved. After few minutes, you can observe the sand particles get settled down. So the process of settling down of sand particles in a beaker is called as sedimentation. Okay. This activity you can do at home also. Very simple. You are in 4th class, you can do very easily. Just you have to take 2 glasses. Okay. When I'll explain this decantation, then you will get some idea. Then you can do it on your own. Okay. Now, the impurities or the sand particles are settled down. Now, I have taken the empty glass which is not having any water or anything. It is empty. Now slowly without disturbing the sand particles, when I am pouring in the another container, slowly, we should not disturb the sand particles. Very slowly, gently you have to pour. Very, very gently. Yes. Now we can see clear water. You cannot see any sand particles in this. Okay. So this process is called as decantation. So what do you mean by decantation? Slowly pouring that clear water into another container without disturbing the sediments is called as decantation. So for the purification of water which contains insoluble impurities, that you can do at home also, sedimentation and decantation. This is the second method. Now we will go for third method. Okay, this third method is very, very important. This is filtration. So what do you mean by filtration? Filtration is mainly based on the filter paper. Okay, this method is also used for the same thing, for the separation of insoluble impurities in the water. Okay, now I'll show you the filter paper first. See, this is the filter paper. Okay, so at home, if you are having any funnel, that funnel also we can do. Now I have prepared, I got a setup box that I'll show you now. So actually this I have taken it, 3 pots I have taken. Actually this is the filtration activity. Okay. So in the first pot, already it contains a hole, small hole. In that uh, container, I poured gravel. Gravel means very big stones. Okay. In the second container, I poured sand, little bit coarse. And third container, I took fine sand, means small particles of the sand. Okay. So when I kept the sand particles in that container along with the sand, before pouring the fine sand, I have kept a filter paper in that glass beaker. So how I kept, let me show once. See, I have taken a glass. In that glass, slowly you have to take small piece of filter paper. Then I kept it in the glass in this way. Means I kept the filter paper inside the glass. Okay. Then I put fine sand. Okay. See now. So like this I have arranged. So when we are pouring water, so how does it get filtered? We will see here from here. Okay. We need to watch for some time. See here, I am pouring in the gravel container. See, the water is dripping. Means water is slowly passing from the gravel. The gravel is not stopping. That water should be there. Why? Because water, it will not be absorbed. Okay, gravel will not absorb water. Then slowly it is coming into this container. Again from this container it has fallen down. Now last container I am taking. Still the water is not collected. We will see. I'll pour some more water. It is taking some time. Why? Because it has to be filtered. The water, it should fall down from this filter paper to empty beaker. We will see. It will come down. Slowly the water is falling down. From the sand particles, the water is falling down into the filter paper. Let me move. Let me. It is falling down very slowly. Let us pour some more water. See, slowly water is falling down. Yes, it is falling down very slowly. Now we can see in this glass beaker we got little water. Means it falls down very slowly. Okay, little water. See, I am showing the water here. Very slowly it gets collected. See, it is dripping. Can you see? It is dripping. Okay. Means what is the method used in that? Means we need to keep a filter paper in a funnel. If that activity, if that kit is not ready, no problem. You can do at home by using a filter paper, which I am showing. You can buy the filter paper in any lab or anything in the chemist shop, in the medical shop. You can buy wherever you will find your science activity things. You can buy. So there you can buy the filter paper. So what you have to do after buying the filter paper, you have to keep it in a funnel. This is called as a funnel. Inside the funnel, the filter paper, it should be folded and it should be kept. Okay, like okay. Then after that, after keeping in this, then you have to take a beaker. In this funnel paper, or in this funnel already we took filter paper. Then you can slowly pour the muddy water. When you are pouring the muddy water, only clear water it gets collected in the empty beaker, and that muddy particles or sand particles it gets settled on the filter paper. Now my kit is already it is working. See, now you can see more water get it has got collected. You can see lot of water is collected. You can see here. Okay, see more water. Again I am pouring. Again we will keep. Again the water gets collected. Just to show I did like this. Okay. Otherwise you can do Otherwise, you can do just by using a filter paper and funnel at home. You can do this activity at home. So, these three methods are used to purify water. And boiling is there for killing the germs if at all they are present. Sedimentation and decantation and filtration. These two methods are used to separate insoluble impurities in the water. Okay. Am I clear now? Did everyone understand what are the different methods of purification, water purification? Okay. Now, when we are seeing about all this water purification, do we need to save water or not? Yes, we need to save water. Why? Because water is very precious. In the earlier video only I have explained. Actually, on the earth, three-fourths of the earth is covered with water. Only one-fourth is land. But in that also, if that three-fourth water, it is not completely fresh water. Means it is not completely pure that we can drink. Okay. Only some water is fresh water. Remaining all is salt water. So definitely when the water is less means we have to save water. Okay, so then what we have to do, what are the steps that you can take to save water? Means if at all at your homes, if there are the leakage of taps are there, if the taps are leaking, they should get repaired. That is the first method. Second method, don't use shower while bathing. Why? Because it wastes a lot of water. Lot of water will be wasted. Instead of that, you have to use a bucket for bathing. Next, third point, whenever you are watering the plants, use sprinklers while you are watering. What do you mean by sprinklers? I want to tell you. A sprinkler is a tub-like structure where it contains an outlet, and for this we will be having a chimney-like structure where you will find all the dots sprinkled. The water gets sprinkled. So in this the water will be saved a lot. Okay, this you can use it. Now did you get the idea about the sprinklers? So you can water the plants with the help of sprinklers. Next, after if suppose you have used a water bottle, you went to school and again you brought half bottle like that only without drinking. Instead of throwing that half bottle of water out, better you can pour it to plants. Okay. Next, in the morning, instead of pouring water to the plants, better we should pour water in the evening. So all these methods are used to save water. I think you have clearly understood about complete lesson of air, water and weather. It is a lengthy topic. So what you have to recall means how will be the weather condition at a particular place, how it differs, why it differs, because of the sun. The sun causes changes in weather. That you have to remember. Next, about air, moving air is called wind. Like that we have to remember. What do you mean by breeze? What do you mean by gale? What do you mean by storm? Then again you have to come back to water. Water topic. In that water again we have seen about what are the methods of purification of water. Next, last one is why we should save water and what are the ways to save water. Okay. Then again, sorry, I forgot about the land breeze and sea breeze. It is very, very important. Please don't be confused with land breeze and sea breeze. Only thing you have to remember is that land gets heated up and as well as cools faster than what? Sea. These points you have to remember. Then easily you can remember about sea breeze and land breeze. Okay. Hope you have understood the complete lesson. Thank you.